We're almost at 100 subscribers. Hey everybody, it's MrFloridaFlipper, and we're back out here in the reselling garage, the hub of MrFloridaFlipper's channel. And today we're going to talk about shipping once again. It's in the news. If you haven't heard, get ready to be excited for once. Shipping is going down. Let's get into it. So starting August 22nd, 2026, on Saturday, eBay's discounted USPS rates are changing again. USPS Ground Advantage rates for 2-pound packages will decrease across all zones. So zones 1 through 8, which if you do not know or understand, which it is kind of difficult to understand, are the continental United States, meaning everything except Hawaii and Alaska and its territories. And it's based on the distance you are from different states. So it's not really a set thing. So for like me here in Florida, like zone 1 would be like Georgia, and then zone 8 would be all the way out to like California, Seattle, that area in the top of the country. So the farthest point. So all rates for 2-pound packages, so it has to be under 2 pound, under in the 2-pound range, will see a decrease. So that is awesome. They have not listed how much the decrease is going to be, but we'll have to wait and see. This is obviously has to do with the 3 to 5 pound debacle that's going on right now. So that is going to be good for us for sure. That way we don't have to pad our packages or, you know, lose integrity and say our packages weigh less or more than they actually do, so we can get the cheaper rate. So priority mail rates for packages up to 10 pounds will decrease in zone 8. So there you go. That's a little good for those people that use priority mail. I never use priority mail, so this change really does not affect me at all. And these changes apply to eBay's negotiated shipping rates. So this is something coming straight from eBay for their sellers. So eBay's listening, guys. They are listening, I think, we hope, that they've obviously seen that we're not happy with these constant increases. So we're finally going to see a decrease. Hopefully it'll be something significant. It'll be really nice to have that 2-pound rate come through. Hopefully it doesn't seem like the 3 to 5 pound rate will change. So if we have 3 to 5 pounds starting price be under $6 and then 2-pound price be somewhere around that, that would be really nice, and maybe even a little lower than this almost $6 for the starting zone. These rates have not been published anywhere yet. I checked today on this video, and today's a Thursday, no updates yet, but hopefully it'll be a nice decrease and they will go into effect Saturday. So we can see this on your eBay store. If you do your shipping labels, you should be able to see that discounted price. Also, I want to say a huge thank you to you guys. We have been going steadily up with our subscribers, and we are so close to hitting 100 subscribers. And I want to thank each and every one of my subscribers that I currently have, and everyone that watches the video, because you are helping me grow my channel. And also I'm helping you learn some things, and we can grow together. You know, I am starting here in my garage. I am not a full-time eBay reseller. I have a full-time job, and I do this when I can. But recently, my wife and I, we made a promise that we wanted to make this a business. We want to get out of the 9 to 5 rat race. My wife works a very hectic job, and I would like to see her be able to be more of a stay-at-home mom. So we are really going to push this year. So with that little eBay news out of the way, I wanted to talk about something that I have been working on lately. Me and my wife have recently got together, and we want to do something different. We want to be more present for our children and be more able to do things with them as they grow. They are still young. They're in elementary school right now. And my previous job that I had, I missed a lot when they were babies. I couldn't be there for a lot of things. One of the best things that I actually, when I had that job that I did, sorry, this is going to go a little off topic of reselling today. And nothing sold today. We had no sales. So I have nothing to show you. But I just wanted to say that the best thing was picking them up and taking them to school. So with my job, I was most of the time able to take them to school. Not as much pick them up every time because I would work nights. But yes, so my schedule changed. It was varying. So sometimes I worked nights, sometimes I didn't. But anyways, so that was really nice because I got to talk to them in the car ride home or taking them to school. That was one of my times I cherished for sure. Now I have a 9 to 5, but I want to be able to provide a more relaxed environment for my kids. I want to be able to be there for a lot more things. I don't want to miss out on things. Money isn't everything. And so that's why I've been putting all the energy I can into this channel, making sure I put a video out weekly, and also that I've been really focusing on this, my eBay. This is what I want to do. This is fun for me. This is an exciting job. This is something I wake up wanting to do. I just can't get enough of it, really. It's addicting. And I think that's why a lot of people out there, why we watch these other sellers out there that are big and sell, thousands and hundreds of $1,000s worth of merchandise a year, because it is so alluring of being your own boss, basically. So that's something that we really wanted to work on. So my wife and I, we got together and we talked about it, and we said we want to both put 100% of our energy after work into this and grow it over time. We're not going to quit our jobs tomorrow. This is going to be a long project. And that's why I named my first video, Come With Me on My Reselling Journey, because this is a journey. This is not something that happens overnight. I think I've put about 60 videos out now, which I stopped making videos at about 40 videos, and because I didn't have time for it anymore, and I guess I wasn't doing it for the right reasons. I wasn't doing it for the love of the videos, and I think that's the big thing that's changed. Now I'm making content because I want to, and because I want to document my journey, because I want to put out content that I wish I could watch when I first started out. There's a couple of content creators that I found when they first were starting out, and that's just an exciting time. Watching them grow over time into this massive thing is really cool. So that's something that I wanted to do and provide for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy the content, and I hope that you are getting some good info out of it and getting something out of it. Also, stay tuned till the end of the video to see how you could maybe get something for watching all the way to the end. Just gonna say that. Since I didn't have any sales this week, I wanted to kind of talk about another thing that I saw that was interesting. eBay just released their Q2 numbers, and some really interesting things came out of that data. First off, eBay had a 25% increase in first-party advertising, which means their promoted listings. So it went up to a staggering $570 million that they made off of promoted listings this quarter. Crazy amount of money. And they also had, out of 2.6 billion listings on eBay, 1.3 billion of them, so 50%, were promoted listings. That's crazy numbers. Just absolutely insane. I personally do not promote any listings. Now, I have gone through different stages where I promoted nothing, to some things, to slow sellers, to just clothing, and then at one point I promoted everything at 2.5%. And then sometimes I think I even went up to everything at 3% at one point. But now for the last few months, probably the last 4 months, I haven't promoted one item on my store. And my sales have not decreased. They have stayed fairly good, honestly. The way that eBay has been changing how promoted listings work, I wouldn't recommend them. I can't see the benefit, and especially when their recommended promoted listing amount is like 12% usually, so you're supposed to give eBay about 16% of your listing just right off the bat, and then also an additional 12% just for the fun of it. I can't say that it works for me. One day maybe I'll do an experiment with promoted listings and try 10% on my entire store and see what happens versus the previous. It's just really hard to do those types of experiments because maybe some month you might have really good items that you're bringing in, and one month you might have not as great items going into the store. So it's really hard to tell. And just to get an item in the frame, I wanted to show you something I just recently picked up from somebody that I had picked up some things before. I picked up a train. I haven't shown you guys that, and I haven't even listed it. I've just been buying a lot of stuff because, like I said, I'm trying to grow what we have in our store so we can make more sales. It's pretty much, a lot of people will point to a number, basically 1% of your store you'll sell every day. So if you have 300 listings, you'll have 3 sales per day. Also, it's very important that you are listing every day. That is another thing that me and my wife, since we're going into this, we're trying to make this more of a business. I am listing 5 things every day without fail. I will list 5 items every single day. And I will draft 10 listings every single day, as often as I can. Now that might not happen. I might not be able to draft 10 listings every day, but I will do my darndest. It's all about being able to get in volume of items. But this is just something I recently picked up, which I cannot remember the exact name of it. I think it's like Rogan or something, but you can find these on Amazon and they sell for about $80. And I picked up 4 different houses, and Christmas is coming up, so hopefully we can get these out. I only paid $40. He actually was asking $80. And I think it was 60 or something like that. And I said, could you do 50? He said, yes. I went to pick it up and he said, hey, I'll just take 40 since you bought from me before. So making connections is key. So this one in particular is on Amazon for brand new, obviously for $89.99. So if I can sell this for $50 plus shipping, maybe even $40 plus shipping, one house, I have 4, will sell really well. And I actually have another thing that maybe I'll show you in the next video that's not even related to it. I don't think he even knew what it was. But after doing a little bit of research, I think it could be something good, but I want to do a little bit more research before I show you guys. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you've watched this far in the video, thank you so much. You are a true viewer, I hope, and I appreciate you here. So, to get that $25, I want you to do what I'm about to say in the next part of the video to win $25, to say thank you for being a subscriber, and to say thank you because we made it. We're gonna hit 100 subscribers here in the next few days, I think, and that is a big milestone for me. It's not very big for a lot of people. Like my kids, they're like, Preston Plays has 100 million subscribers, and I said, well, I'm not Preston Plays, but hey, I'm happy to have 100 subscribers, and I'm happy to have you guys here. So I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you on the next one. Continue watching to see how to win. So to thank my subscribers that I have gained recently, and hopefully with this video we will hit 100 subscribers. We'll see. But I want to do something for you guys, something small, nothing crazy, and I don't have it fully worked out. I'll have some stuff in the comments below about how the contest is going to do, but I do want to do a giveaway. I want to give away $25 cash to one of my subscribers, to one of you guys. You don't have to be subscribed, but it would be nice if you did. No strings attached or anything. All I want you to do is comment down below and say something that you love about reselling. Comment down below, let's talk a little bit, and on Sunday I will pick one of those comments. Hopefully we'll have hit us 100 subscribers by that point, and I will email you and I'll get with you and get you that money, and we'll figure it out how we can do it the best way possible. And on my next week's video I will announce who won, and you'll also can see in the comments because I will message that person. So yes, 25 bucks. Just leave a comment down below saying what you love about reselling and why you like it. Something like that. Short and sweet, doesn't have to be anything crazy. Or if you want to say 100 subscribers, whatever, something like that. Just something nice to put in the comments. Obviously no purchase necessary and all that mumbo jumbo. That's all good. You don't have to do anything except leave a comment below, and then I will pick one of those comments to win the $25. So good luck. But now you know how to enter that little giveaway. It's completely free, like I said previously. I hope you guys have a great one and continue to go out there and find those great items. Sometimes you just gotta dig. Mr. Florida Flipper, out.